is that? Oh! Oh my. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hey everyone, Gilby here, and we are back for another installment of Tower Simulator 3. I did discover that we have not aired Lisbon, Portugal in the channel as of yet. It can be quite challenging given that we only have one runway and a series of complex taxiways. Let's give it a go. I have created a new database which does have double the amount of flights as the airport normally handles. So let's jump in and see what that does to the airport. Okay, we're back and currently sitting outside the tower. As you can see, we've got one very, very long runway. Just behind us in the tower, we have got the terminal, which has an absolute stack of planes in it. A whole series of buses. Buses become quite critical, heading out to all of the planes that you can see out here on the ramps. And we've got some more planes down here. So taxi movements, there's a lot of intricate little taxiways through here, which will be a little bit challenging. So I think in terms of operations today, we will spend our time in the tower. Let's open this up and open our dewrite. So we've got everything coming in 20. Lots of nice little intricate taxiways here. Holding short is going to be key. And we will try everybody on Uniform 5 and see how we go. I can see there's a couple of heavies here. International heavies. Lots of different planes. Interesting. I also see quite a few nav lights as well, so should be quite busy.
Lisbon ground, Emirates 3977 heavy with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Emirates 3977 heavy, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north, Emirates 3977 heavy.
Why are you going to push back that way? Emirates 3977 heavy, pushback approved, facing west.
Negative, I'm not at terminal, Emirates 3977 heavy.
Hopefully, W1.
Lisbon ground, France Soleil 1612 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
All the way down there. France Soleil 1612, pushback approved, facing east. So we'll get
Pushback
everything out on
facing
Zulu
east.
1, everything
France
in on
Soleil
Zulu 3
1612.
via this way because it's a little bit challenging. Hopefully, Emirates pushes back the right way. Would be shit to have to delete a plane first off. Well,
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 2822 with information Golf, requesting push and
pushback.
start.
Air Portugal 2822, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north, Air Portugal 2822.
Hopefully, you're going to be able to spin on the spot, because I don't think you've gone back far enough. Hopefully you can spin. Emirates 3977 heavy, pull back to the gate. Damn it!
Negative. I'm on the taxiway already. Emirates 3977 heavy.
Emirates 3977 heavy, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5. Emirates 3977 heavy.
Maybe. Alpine 7456, pushback approved, facing north. That was a decent turn.
Pushback approved facing north. Alpine 7456.
France Soleil 1612, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. France Soleil 1612. Lisbon ground. Emirates 3977 heavy ready to taxi.
Fraction 7000, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Fraction 7000.
000.
Lisbon ground. France Soleil 1612 ready to taxi.
Oh.
Lisbon ground.
Air Portugal
2822 ready to
2553,
taxi.
pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback
Busy.
approved facing north.
A lot of
Air
exodus.
Portugal 2553.
Air Portugal 2822, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5. Air Portugal 2822.
Lisbon ground. Alpine 7456 with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Vueling 6600, pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved facing east. Union 6600.
Emirates 3977 heavy, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Bye.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Emirates
Alpine
3977 heavy.
7456, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5. Alpine 7456.
Lisbon Tower. You're only
Should get them
5232
out
on
onto
final
Tango
20.
to head up
Lisbon ground. Alpine 7456 ready to taxi.
so that they don't get clogged up.
Lisbon ground. Fraction 7000 ready to taxi.
Fraction 7000, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Taxi to runway 20
Eurowings
at uniform 5.
5232, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear to land. Runway 20. You're only 5232.
Alpine 7456, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Alpine 7456.
Should have got
Lisbon
you
ground.
out.
Air Portugal 2553 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 2553, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. See, if I do
Taxi
Tango
to runway
2,
20 at
that'll
uniform
get
5
them to go up
via
this
Tango
line.
2. Air Portugal
I
2553.
could even do them uniform 2 as well.
Lisbon ground. Fraction 7000.
The only thing that worries me
information
is
golf,
if anything comes
requesting
in on
push and
Tango
start.
5.
Lisbon ground. Union
No, this should be
6600 ready to taxi.
American 90861 heavy, pushback approved, facing north. Emirates is
Pushback approved facing
on
north.
its way.
American 90861
Fueling
heavy.
6600, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 2, Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at Uniform 5 via Mike 2, Tango 2. William
Air Portugal
6600.
8000, pushback approved, facing south. We've got Emirates
Pushback approved facing
all the
south.
way up there.
Air Portugal 8000.
Emirates 3977 heavy, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.95. Emirates 3977 heavy. Good day.
Lisbon Tower, France Celil 7490 on final 20.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 2553 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Oh, is it?
Lisbon ground, William 6600 with information Golf.
Yeah, so if I get them
requesting push and
to
start.
go, everything to go up Tango, that leaves Alpha ready to go.
Lisbon ground.
Nice.
American Rider 861
And
heavy
Quebec.
with information Golf.
Quebec can
requesting
come
push
down.
and start.
Quebec, Tango, and up. Nice. I have a plan.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 8000 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Fraction 7000, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Hopefully.
Fraction
we get there.
7000.
Probably should have done it sooner. Go fraction, go fraction, go fraction. Hopefully the immediate is good. Fraction 7. Oh. France Soleil 7490, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear to land, runway 20, France Celil
All eyes on fraction.
7490.
Lisbon ground. American Rider 861
Get
heavy
your little
ready to taxi.
CL30 out of here.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal
You can do it.
8000 ready to taxi.
American Niner 861 heavy, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5. Air Portugal 8000, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Go fraction.
American Rider 861
Fraction
heavy.
700.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3.
Nice.
Tango 2, Air Portugal 8000.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 5620 on final 20.
Okay. Alright, Eurowings is touched down. France Soleil 1612, cleared for takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for takeoff.
Fraction
runway
7000,
20.
contact
France
departure.
Soleil 1612.
Lisbon departure on 118.95. Fraction 7000. Good day.
France Soleil 1612, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Changing, upgrading you to immediate.
Takeoff, runway 20. France Soleil 1612.
Eurowings 5232, taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Zulu 3. Probably should hold them short of
Taxi to
Zulu 2.
ramp via uniform 1.
As long as we've got
Zulu 3.
everything
Drone
pushed back and
5232.
facing the right way, we should be okay. Go Eurowings, in you go. Transavia. Air Portugal 5620, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear to land, runway 20, Air Portugal 5620.
Nice, we got the sequencing right. Great! Nice queue forming. As France Soleil lands, Air Portugal 2822 cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Air Portugal 2822 cleared for takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 20. Air Portugal 2822.
France Soleil 5341, pushback approved, facing east. Just have to watch these last two,
Pushback approved facing east.
or last three.
France
that
Soleil
needs to go
5341.
north, and that needs to go west.
Lisbon ground. France Soleil 5341 with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Lisbon Tower, Ryanair 373 on final 20.
Oh, Ryanair is coming into play. France Soleil 7490, taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Zulu 3. Thank you.
Taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Zulu 3.
Oops.
France Soleil 7490.
Ryanair 373, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear to land, runway 20.
Air Portugal 720,
Ryanair 373.
pushback approved, facing north. Nice.
Pushback approved facing north. Air Portugal
It's
720.
very noisy. I think it's probably the American.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 720 with information gold. Requesting push and start.
787-800. France Soleil 1612, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.905. France Soleil 1612. Good day.
Come on. We're all waiting on you.
Lisbon ground. France Soleil 5341 ready to taxi.
France Soleil 5341, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. France Soleil 5341.
I'm not commenting every single one of these taxiways because every single little section here has its own taxiway code, taxiway name. Air Portugal 2822, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.905.
Alpine 7456, cleared for takeoff, runway 20.
Good day.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 20, Alpine 7456.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 720 ready to taxi.
I reckon we can get 2 out in this gap. Alpine 7456, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Alpine 7456.
Air Portugal 2553, cleared for takeoff, runway 20.
Clear to takeoff. Runway
Air Portugal
20.
720,
Air Portugal
taxi to runway
2553.
20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air Portugal 5026, pushback approved, facing south.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air Portugal 720.
Air Portugal 5620, taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Mike 4, hold short echo.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Portugal
Nice.
5026.
Taxi to ramp, via uniform 1, Mach 4. Hold short of taxiway echo, Air Portugal 5620.
Look at that, we've got some yielding.
Lisbon
Love
Tower,
it.
Air Portugal 4710
Air
and final
Portugal
20.
6818, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Portugal 6818.
Nice. Air Portugal 4710. You can wait.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal
Ryanair
5026
coming in.
with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Air Portugal is on its way out. Got some nice plane spotting happening here.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 6818 with information golf.
Got a
Requesting
couple
push and start.
taxiing up there, and they are flying. Absolutely flying. Alpine 7456, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on runway 8.905, Alpine 7456.
905.
Good day.
Good day. Couple pushing back over there too. We've got Air Portugals. Oh,
Lisbon
I
ground.
can use the follow
Air
company.
Portugal 5026 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 5026, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2. Air Portugal 5026.
Maybe not.
Lisbon ground. Air Azores 2462 with information golf, requesting push and start.
American 9861 Heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 20.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 20.
Air Portugal 6818,
American
follow company.
9861 Heavy.
Follow company. Air Portugal 6818. Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 6818 ready to taxi.
Okay. It's following company. Exactly what we want it to do. Air Portugal 5620, continue taxi. Air Portugal 2553, contact departure. Air Portugal 4710, cleared to land, runway 20.
Continue taxi. Air Portugal 5620.
Lisbon departure on 118.9 or fight. Air Portugal
Smooth
2553.
operator.
Good day.
Clear to land, runway 20, Air Portugal 4710.
Ryanair 373, taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Zulu 3.
Taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Zulu 3. Right number
Air
373.
Azores 2462, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, facing south. Air Azores 2462.
Air Azores.
Lisbon Tower, Ryanair 62905 on final 20.
Vueling is next. Vueling?
Lisbon Ground, Air Portugal 1031 with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Ooh. Oh. Air Portugal 1031, pushback approved, facing south. Back you
Pushback
go.
approved facing south. Air Portugal 1031.
Back you go. Oh, who's this that's coming in? An American 293 Heavy. Wow. Another 788. Interesting. Back you push. Push.
Lisbon Tower,
Push.
American 293 heavy on final 20.
293 Heavy. You down. Cool. Vueling 6600. Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. American 90861 Heavy, contact departure. Ryanair 62905, cleared to land, runway 20. Who's next?
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Air
runway
Azores
20.
2462,
6600.
taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3 Tango 2.
Lisbon departure on 118.905, American 90861 Heavy.
Air
Midday.
Portugal 1031, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Clear to land, runway 20. Ryanair 62905.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2. Air Azores 2462.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5. Air Portugal 1031.
See, this is what I was worried about.
Lisbon ground. Air Azores 2462 ready to taxi.
Quebec 2.
Lisbon Ground, Air Portugal 1031 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 4710, taxi to terminal via Quebec 1.
Taxi to terminal via Quebec 1. Air Portugal 4710.
Air Portugal 851, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Air Portugal 851. Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 851 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
I got you. Nice little queue, only 4. Ryanair on its way in.
Lisbon ground, KLM 90333
KLM.
information Golf, requesting push and start.
There's 737-800, flown on many of them. KLM 90333, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. KLM 90333.
Via Tango 3. Portugal's a little bit noisy. Loving the amount of noise. This means we've got a lot of traffic.
Lisbon Tower, beeline 668 on final 20.
Beeline! American 293 Heavy, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear to land, runway 20. American 293 Heavy.
Air Portugal 8000, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Air Portugal 8000.
Air Portugal 851, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Ooh, Air France.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air Portugal 851.
Air France 5680, pushback approved, facing south. Vueling 6600, contact departure.
Pushback approved facing south. Air France 5680.
Ryanair, get
Lisbon
off.
departure on 118.905. Vueling 6600. Good day.
Beeline.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 851 ready to taxi.
Is that a 737-800
Lisbon ground.
max?
Air France 5680 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Ryanair 62905, taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Zulu 3.
Taxi to
KLM
Bem,
90333,
via uniform
taxi to
Zulu
runway
3.
20 at uniform
Runway
5.
62905. Taxi to runway
Air
20
Portugal
at uniform
4025,
5.
pushback approved,
KLM
facing south.
90333.
Air Azores 6457, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing south. Air Portugal 4025.
Pushback approved facing north. Air
That
Azores
was close.
6457.
That rotation was really
Lisbon
slow.
ground. KLM 90333 ready
Beeline
to taxi.
668, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear to land, runway 20. Beeline 668.
See how far down the runway the heavy goes. Air Portugal 720, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Air Portugal 720.
Oh, did I not send you?
Lisbon ground. Air France
I
5680
thought I
ready to
sent
taxi.
you via Zulu 3. Obviously not. Air France 5680, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air France 5680.
Oh, you're going to come off there. Interesting.
Lisbon ground.
France
Air
Soleil
Portugal
5341,
4025 with information
cleared for
Golf,
takeoff, runway
requesting
20.
push and start.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 20. France Soleil 5341.
You're behaving.
Houston Tower, Alpine
Alpine
9543,
5713, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved
Air
facing
Portugal
north.
4426,
Alpine
pushback
5713.
approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Air Portugal 4426.
Air Portugal 8000, contact departure.
Lisbon
Well-oiled
departure on
machine.
118.905. Air Portugal
Alpine
8000.
4383, pushback
Good
approved,
day.
facing south. Air Azores 6457, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Pushback approved facing south, Alpine 4383.
American 293 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Quebec 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
I was not expecting
Air
Golf 2.
Resort 6457.
I was expecting maybe Foxtrot.
Taxi to Ram, via Quebec
Okay,
2.
that's cool.
American 293 Heavy.
Lisbon ground. Air Resort 6457 ready to taxi.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 4025 ready to taxi.
It's amazing the speed difference. Air France, Air France, Air
Lisbon
France.
ground. Air Resort 6457 with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 4025, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air Portugal 4025.
Air Portugal 720, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.95. Air Portugal 720. Good day.
Good day. Alpine 5713, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Alpine 5713. Lisbon ground. Alpine 5713 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 5026, cleared for takeoff, runway 20. Is that a special livery?
Clear for takeoff.
I think that's a
Runway
special
20,
livery that
Air
just
Portugal
landed.
5026.
Lisbon ground. Air Portugal 4426 ready to taxi.
Lisbon ground. Alpine
Air Portugal
4426
4426, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 3.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 3.
My
Air
dogs
Portugal
are going
4426.
crazy.
Lisbon ground. Alpine 5713 with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Lisbon ground. Alpine 4383 with information golf. Requesting push and start.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal
Alpine
90421 final 20.
Air Portugal 6818, cleared for takeoff, runway 20. France Soleil 5341, contact departure. Alpine 90543, cleared to land, runway 20.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 20.
Alpine
Air Portugal
5383, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2.
Lisbon departure on 118.905. France Soleil 5341.
Alpine
Good day.
4383, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2. Thank you.
Clear to land, runway 20, Alpine 9543.
Taxi to
Airport.
runway 20 at uniform 5 via Mike 3. Tango 2. Alpine 4383.
Oh, so noisy. That's a special livery. I think we need to just pause for a second to have a look at this. Whoa. What is that? Let's get rid of this. What is that? Oh! Oh my. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I need to get a shot of that. That's anybody that knows me knows that my nickname is TinTin, and I do actually have a dog called Snowy that looks like Snowy. So there you go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's one hell of a special livery, that one. Wow. I'm glad that I saw that. Hey. Beeline 668. Taxi to terminal via Golf 2, Quebec 2.
Taxi to terminal via Golf 2, Quebec 2.
Quebec
Line
2.
668.
Wow! Oh, that's just made my day. That has made my day.
Lisbon Tower, L5553 on final 20.
That has made my day. Air Portugal 5026. Contact departure. Air Portugal 9042, cleared to land, runway 20.
Lisbon departure on 118.95.
That's
Air
made
Portugal
my
5026.
It's made my
Good
day,
day.
honestly.
To clear to land, runway 20,
TinTin and Snowy
Air Portugal
beeline.
9042.
It's going to have to be posted on the Discord as well. That's insane. So happy. Okay. Oh. Air Portugal 1031, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Air Portugal 6818, contact departure. I was so fixated on
Cleared for
TinTin.
immediate takeoff, runway 20, Air Portugal 1031.
It's a nice little tour.
Lisbon departure on 118.9 or 5, Air Portugal 6818. Good day.
Good day. Alpine 90543. Taxi to terminal via Golf 2, Quebec 2, Tango.
Taxi to terminal.
Look at that for a
Via
nice little
to
loop.
Quebec to Tango, Alpine
It's like it was
9514.
made for it. No, not worth it. We could, but we won't. Air Azores livery. A little bit interesting. Air France. Air France. What a nice little queue that's formed now. I'm liking it. Probably could have risked it, but prefer not. Let's go back to looking at TinTin. I would have expected a few more arrivals than this, but we've got a lot of delayed planes. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got half a dozen delayed planes.
Lisbon Tower,
have stacked
Air
it.
1608 on final 20.
Cancel departures. Air Azores 2462, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff,
Alpine
runway 20.
5539, cleared to
Air
land,
Azores
runway 20.
2462.
Clear to land, runway 20, L5553
They're now queued around the corner. They kind of are. Air Portugal 1031, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.905, Air Portugal 1031. Good day.
Docked right there. Air Portugal 9042, taxi to Rain.
Taxi to Van. Air Portugal 9042.
Got a bit of a gap, so we should be able to get 2 out in the next one.
Lisbon Ground, Air Portugal 15903 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 15903, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north. Air Portugal 15903.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 5671 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 851, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate
Air
takeoff,
Portugal
runway 20,
5671, pushback approved,
Air
facing
Portugal
south.
851. Pushback approved, facing south. Air Portugal 5671.
Nice. Call this the hour of power. It's only been half an hour, but there's been a stack of plane movements. Come on. I'll get KLM out as well.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 9248 on final 20.
Air Azores 1608, cleared to land, runway 20. Air Azores 2462, contact departure. KLM 90333, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Clear to land, runway 20, Air Azores 1608.
Lisbon departure on 118.905, Air Azores 2462. Good day.
Alpine 5539er, taxi to terminal via Golf 2, Quebec 2, Tango.
Clear for immediate takeoff, runway 20, KLM 90333.
Air Portugal 15903, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5.
Taxi to terminal via Golf 2, Quebec 2, Tango, Alpine 5539er.
We should be able to get
at
Air
uniform
France
5.
and Air
Air
Azores
Portugal
out in the next one.
15903.
We should be able to get 2 out
Air
in each of
Portugal
these gaps. It's
15903 ready
good.
for taxi.
Really good.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 5671 ready to taxi.
Separation is at 5. Air Portugal 851, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.905, Air Portugal 851. Good day.
Lisbon ground, Alpine 8618 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Air Portugal 90248, cleared to land, runway 20. Air Portugal 5671, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Clear to land, runway 20. Air
Alpine
Portugal 9248.
8618, pushback approved, facing south. Air France 5680, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. KLM 90333, contact departure.
Taxi to runway 20 at Uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air Portugal 5671.
Pushback approved facing south. Alpine 8618.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20, Air France 5680. Lisbon departure on 118.95, KLM 90333. Good day.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 7478 on
Air
final
Portugal.
20.
Okay. Air Azores 6457, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Air Azores 6457.
Air Azores 1608, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to land. Air Azores 1608.
Come on. Portugal on its way in. Feels like it's slowed down.
Lisbon ground. Alpine 8618 ready to taxi.
Alpine 8618, taxi to runway 20 at Uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2.
Taxi to runway 20 at Uniform 5 via Mike 3, Tango 2, Alpine 8618.
Air France 5680, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on
Air Portugal
118.95, Air France 5680. Good day.
Cleared to land, runway 20, Air Portugal 7478.
Easy, easy, easy. Okay. Air Portugal 4426, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for
Air
immediate
Azores
takeoff, runway
6457,
20.
contact
Air
departure.
Portugal 4426. Lisbon departure on 118.95, Air Azores 6457. Good day.
Has eased off a lot. Alpine 5713, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20. Alpine 5713.
Lisbon Tower, Alpine 1768 on final 20.
Air Portugal 90248, taxi to ramp via Uniform 1. Probably didn't need to give the Uniform
Taxi to
1
ramp
command,
via
but
Uniform 1, Air Portugal 90248.
feel like it. Could have tried to get another one out. Could have tried. Bit risky though.
Lisbon ground, Ryanair 7202 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Requesting push and start. Ryanair 7202, pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved facing east. Ryanair 7202.
Air Portugal 4426, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.9 or 5, Air Portugal 4426.
The
Good
commands
day.
are actually not queued up either. But it's busier than normal, so we've got wheels down. Do we have wheels down? We do. Yeah. Air Portugal 4025, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20, Air Portugal 4025.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 6716 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
That's a bit rude. Air Portugal 6716, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing
you
north.
came in
Air
earlier.
Portugal 6716.
It's interesting all of these gates are empty. I would have expected more. Alpine 4383, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 20, Alpine 4383.
Lisbon ground, Ryanair 7202 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 7478, taxi to ramp via uniform 1, Mike 4, hold short, echo. Alpine 5713, contact departure. Alpine 1768, cleared to land, runway 20.
Taxi to
Ryan
via
Air
uniform 1.
7202,
Mike 4.
taxi to
Hold
runway
short of taxiway
20
Echo.
at
Air
uniform
Portugal
5 via
7478.
Tango 2. Air Portugal 8057, pushback approved, facing south.
Lisbon departure on 118.9 or 5, Alpine 5713.
905.
Good day.
Clear to land, runway 20, Alpine 1768.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Air Portugal
Ryanair
6716, taxi to
7202.
runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2.
Pushback approved facing south, Air Portugal 8057.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5 via Tango 2. Air Portugal 6716.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 9936 on final 20.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 6716 ready to taxi.
Air Portugal 4025, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.9 or 5, Air Portugal
See, I
4025.
could have got a
Good
third one
day.
out, I reckon. Could have.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 8057 with information Golf, requesting push and start.
Requesting push and start. Alpine 4383, contact departure. Air Portugal 99036, cleared to land, runway 20.
Lisbon departure on 118.905, Alpine 4383. Good day.
Air Portugal 1593, cleared for the immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Cleared to land, runway 20, Air Portugal 99036.
Clear for immediate takeoff. Runway 20. Air Portugal 1593.
Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 8057 ready to taxi.
Ready to taxi. Am I going to risk it? I think so. Air Portugal 7478, continue taxi. Air Portugal 8057, taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5. It's amazing what happens when you
Continue taxi. Air Portugal
Air Portugal
7478.
5671, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Taxi to runway 20 at uniform 5, Air Portugal 8057.
Alpine 1768, taxi to ramp.
Cleared for immediate
Nothing is
takeoff,
boarding.
runway 20, Air Portugal
That's
5671.
concerning.
Taxi to ramp. Alpine 1768.
Wow, there's so many
Lisbon Tower,
cancellations.
Air Portugal 4366 on
So
final
many
20.
cancellations. And so many late planes. So overloading the schedule, I don't know if it's a good thing or not. What if I change separation to 3? Alpine 8618, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 20.
Clear for immediate takeoff. Runway 20. Alpine 8618.
It's a risk. Air Portugal 4366, cleared to land, runway 20.
Cleared to land. Runway 20. Air Portugal 4366.
It's a risk, we may have a go around. If we do, that's the end of the episode. Come on, Alpine. 8618. Air Portugal 1593, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on 118.905. Air Portugal 15903.
This is going to trigger a
Good
go
day.
around.
Lisbon Tower, Air Portugal 121 and final 20.
I think we've got to go around. Yep, it's going to be a go around.
Lisbon ground.
Yep,
Air
there we go.
Portugal 99036 is going around. There is traffic on the runway.
You could have easily landed Air Portugal 99036, contact departure.
Lisbon departure on
I got too
118.95.
greedy.
Air Portugal 99036. Good day.
Good day. And on that, we are going to end the episode there. Hope that you have enjoyed a nice casual play in Portugal. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you do get notified of when new content comes out. It also does help the channel immensely and help YouTube get the video out to more people. I am Gilby and I Game, and I will catch you in the next one.